Reviewing Narrative Part 1 by Selena. Overall, I feel like she understood the requirements of this project. I also feel like, though, the photos are not as unrealistic as the Miss Clark wanted them to be, but I feel like overall they're pretty good first draft for this project. Overall, I feel like she used a good sense of the elements of design and photography. There's a lot of light usage. There's a lot of different angles, different ways of putting her subject in the frame. There's a lot of you know kind of blurriness in some of the photos that makes them look kind of unreal, like you're not really sure what's going on. Um, Also, I think the story she's trying to tell with these photos, it's just like of a college girl, the like day in the life of a college girl, the night of a college girl. That's kind of what I get from these photos. I think maybe in her final project, she could be a little bit more consistent with her story because it's kind of hard to tell what she is going for in these photos. But I think it's supposed to be like the night of a college girl, like the night, the life of a college girl. Um, there are some images I thought that were really strong, and I think she should use to go into her next phase of this project. Like for example, these series of photos. I really like these two lights that she used, the white bedding, the white walls. Um, I really think that these made for really great photos. I like that her um, subject is pretty natural. Some photos that I thought that were pretty weak are probably these photos. I just feel like that you're not. I don't really understand what's going on in these photos. Um, it looks like she's outside drinking a cup of coffee. Now this set of photos, even though it's the same kind of setup, it's using different light, and I think the light bouncing off of her face is really interesting and makes her look almost unreal, which is what Miss Clark wanted us to do for this. So I really enjoyed these. I also like this one because you can't really tell what's going on. It seems very unreal to me. It's almost like you're out in the night and you come across this girl and she's like being blinded by the lake and it's blurry outside. This photo is a really good photo to me, a really strong one. Um, Also, I think that for the next set of photos for her final project, I think she should keep in the theme of all these photos that have a really good use of light and color contrast. So these five right here, these right here, all these that have the, um, washing her face out with the light. I think those are all really fantastic photos. Like I said, I think the story could be improving or could use some improving because you can't really get a definitive answer of what's going on within the story or what the story is about by just looking at the photos. Um, and I think they could be a little bit more unrealistic. So, like I said, using more of the light to make the photos look more unrealistic, like she did with these down here, would be a really good, I think, way of improving for the next set of photos.